Today I'm going to be doing the second character in my Arthoniels home for the Forgotten Song and Tale, and this is Niwa, the Soot Sprite. I got Niwa, I believe, about 2 months after I got Rayan. She was originally a Pukifi Luna, and for a long time she was a Pukifi Luna. And I will once again put some original photos of her below. But her face up was very blue, and some Lunas are very cute, but to me she looked dead all the time. And no matter which eyes I bought for her, they would not fit in the eye holes of the Luna. They were always too big no matter which size I got. So no matter what I did, she always had black eyes because I could not get any to fit her. And so she was, in my eyes, never very cute. So I ended up selling her and reshelling her recently, actually. Only a couple months ago, in December, I reshelled her to a Lutz Tiny Delph Tiltil. And I really love this sculpt, and she's so pretty. But Niwa I actually got the name Niwa from an anime that I watched a really long time ago. It's one of the only full series of anime that I've ever completed. I'm really bad about starting one and then not finishing it. I do that with a lot of things. I do it with movies, I do it with video games. I definitely do it with TV shows. I'm a big Korean drama fan, but I've almost never finished a Korean drama all the way through. I don't know what it is about me, but I never finish it. And it's not because I don't want it to end, because I really honestly don't care. I just never finish any of them. So, yes, it was one of the first animes that I ever really finished, and it was called D and Angel. I don't know if anybody's watched this, but the main character in that show was named Daisuke Niwa. And I thought that was the cutest name I've ever heard. He was a boy, but I just loved the name Daisuke. But that doesn't really fit with a girl, so if you hear cats, just ignore that. That doesn't really fit with a girl. So I cut off Daisuke, and I still have that written in my notes. I actually write down all my names in my phone that I come up with, my fantasy names that I come up with. I put them on the notes on my iPhone so I don't forget. So Daisuke is still in there, but Niwa I loved, and it sounded girly. So Niwa it was. And the Soot Sprite thing, let me find her page. The Soot Sprite thing obviously is from Totoro, or Miyazaki films in general. Spirited Away also has Soot Sprites. But this is her page here. Niwa, the Soot Sprite. And I'll, again, post her actual story below. But so that was from Miyazaki films, Soot Sprite. I just love the Soot Sprites. So she... actually, I believe, no, I have to find it again. I believe that in it I find her, and I actually notice dust stirring in my house, and nothing is like settling right. Like all the dust is kind of got footprints in it, or it's disturbed or moved, or I find that dirt is like not in the right spot, or there's no dirt at all where there should be. And so that's how I kind of discovered Niwa. And when I discovered her, she was covered from head to toe in dust, and all I could see were her eyes. And when I cleaned her off, she actually had white hair. But the thing is, I actually changed that recently because this girl did not look good in white wig, so she actually got a pink wig. But in my original story, Niwa has white hair because when she got all clean, she was very beautiful and clean and pristine, even though she clung to dust and kind of relished in dust originally. So that's kind of the story of Niwa. And she was finally remembered and could come live with me. She had been forgotten a long time ago, and So I brought her back and now she lives with me, is the story. But this is my new Niwa. This is the Tyl. I think that's how you say it. It's spelled Tyl. So I think it would be Tyl. I don't really know for sure. And she's just a tiny delf. But I really like the tiny delf. I'm not going to lie. I've kind of migrated away from Fairyland dolls completely. There's a few characters that I hold on to that I love, like Rayan, or my next character that I'm going to do. No, she may not be my next character. Somewhere in there is Peeps, and she's a Pookie Fee Pong Pong. And I will always love them because I love that sculpt, but in general, Fairyland dolls, I do not really enjoy anymore. Their bodies, they break easily, they don't pose well to me. They feel fragile, and their faces are all the same, and I don't know, I'm just not a big Fairyland fan anymore. But I'm really enjoying the tiny delf. She's heavy, she's sturdy. I'm actually kind of realizing that the less joints they have, the better they are for me. And she has a lot of joints, but they're sturdy and strong. So I'm really liking this Niwa. So this is now Niwa. I reshelled her. There's only been a few characters that I've really wanted to reshell. And you will see more of them in the future, obviously. But she was one of them that I just could not do the Luna anymore. She looked dead to me. Her eyes were soulless. Her lips were blue. And with her white hair, she just looked really dead. So I needed a more life-like character. But now, Niwa is joined by her Soot Sprite friends to help solve other beings or characters in my story problems. So I did a story not too long ago about how Niwa came and helped solve one of my other characters' problems with her little Soot Sprite friends. Actually, let me go grab some of them. I think they're Sumiko Garashi. I love them. But they are her little Soot Sprite minions. So hold on and I'll go get them. Hey guys, I'm back. I just had to grab some of Niwa's little helpers. These are her Soot Sprite friends. Or, you know, I mean, they don't look like Soot Sprites, but they are her little tiny, like, minions, I guess you could call them. And they help her clean and help her friends. And I love Sumiko Garashi, so... And I have a bunch of these. Like, I have more that are handmade by someone that are made of clay. And then I have these that are more resin. But you can see that they're... Or not resin, but rubber. You can see that they're really cute sized with her. So she has her little friends and they come and help her. I was looking for a long time for some sort of little minion that could come and help her, but nothing was really sticking out. And then the story of Sumiko Garashi is that they're kind of leftover sad things from that people have forgotten about, just like my characters. So I was like, well, you know, and there's a lot of these things for sale, and they're cute, and they're endearing, and they are perfect size. So that is where Sumiko Garashi kind of came in and became Niwa's, like, little minion helpers. So yes, I hope you guys like the story of Niwa, and I hope you will read her story below and kind of update it with what I've told you, because I've kind of updated her. My characters keep developing over time, like big time. They really develop a lot. So, yes, but that was my initial story. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Enjoy my original pictures of Niwa, what she looked like then, what she looks like now. I want to get her new eyes because these are really big, but I'll do that later. So I will talk to you guys soon. And the next character we are going to do, let's see. After Niwa is Peeps. Did I skip somebody? No. But I think, not Peeps. I think we're going to go to Niwa, which is the wood elf, which is another one of my reshelled characters. So next on my list is Niwa, the wood elf. So stay tuned. Hopefully I'll have time to do that tomorrow. We will see. I'm kind of doing one a day as I have time. So Talk to you guys soon. Bye!